I'm just getting some music going. Good morning, everyone. Yay. How's everyone doing? Okay, so can everyone hear me okay? Okay, can everyone hear me? Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me? Can everyone? Okay, thanks, Janessa. Okay, so since it's early, oh thanks. I'm gonna invite everyone to start laying down. I'll stay seated for a minute so that I can talk, but yeah, I'm gonna invite everyone to start laying down and maybe place your hands at your sides or somewhere on your body, maybe one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart to start to kind of connect to yourself today. Legs can come out long, maybe your knees bent and your knees not together. If your low back is feeling a little tight today, if you really want to open it up, you can bring the soles of your feet together. But yeah, just start laying down if that feels good for you. And just start to come into the space that you're in. So maybe if it feels good, you can close down your eyes and start to tune into your other senses. So tuning into the sounds around you. Noticing what you're hearing. And maybe noticing the different points of contact between your body and the floor. Just taking note of all of that. And just ask yourself how you're feeling today, right now. How you're really feeling. How you're really doing today. With this theme of gratitude that I've been going with, I'm going to invite you to think of one thing right now that you're grateful for. And as you breathe in, take a deep breath and breathe in all of that gratitude. And then exhale, let go of something that you don't want to hold on to anymore. Take another big breath in here. And a big breath out. One more breath in, starting to come back into the space. And a breath out to sink into exactly where you are. And if you're still on your back, I'm going to invite you to take a big good morning stretch, just waking your body up. So reaching your fingertips long and your toes long. Stretching out here. Then bring your knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice hug. And start to roll side to side, waking up your low spine. And then let your knees fall off to one side for a supine twist. Again, just warming up your spine, opening up here. You can bring your right hand to your right knee and your left hand long, or find somewhere else on your body. Maybe cactusing your left arm. We'll come back through center, give ourselves another little hug, and then supine twist off to the other side, opening up here to the spine. Just gonna troubleshoot the music. Keep on going. Still in that supine twist. And then let's just roll on up into a seated position. So if it's comfortable for you to come into easy pose, cross-legged on your seat, you can do that. You can also come into hero's pose on your knees, whatever feels good for you right now. Just getting a little warmed up this morning. Let's take a deep breath in, reach our arms overhead, and a breath out, bring your hands through heart center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open it up, baby back bend. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, let's come to a table, so hands and knees. Hands kind of under your shoulders, knees kind of under your hips, listening to your body here and what feels good. Creating like a table with your back, pushing through your palms, the tops of your feet. Feeling like almost like your knees are going to lift off the mat when you push your tops of your feet into the mat. Feeling that light up your core a little bit, starting to wake up that part of your body. Let's inhale for a cow, opening up through our chest, dropping our belly, lifting our tail. Exhale for cat, tailbone drops, belly to spine, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And then just take like 3 rounds of breath to just do some body rolls. Just really waking up your spine. Inviting some free, fun movement, getting connected to your body here. Maybe you hold in tabletop for a breath, or in child's pose for a breath. When you're ready, we'll meet back in tabletop for one big breath in and a big breath out. One more breath in, finding groundedness here. And breath out takes us to down dog. So hips come up and back, heels towards the mat. Breathing in. Breathing in from your hands to your hips. And breathing out from your hips to your heels. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step your feet in between your hands for a ragdoll. Getting heavy here for a moment. Just letting your body hang, maybe grabbing opposite elbows or interlacing hands behind your head, keeping a bend in your knees here. Inhale, slowly roll up to mountain pose. Hands come high. Exhale, open it up, baby back bend. Inhale again, hands high. And exhale, forward fold it down. Inhale for a simple twist, peeling your right arm up to the sky, bending a lot through your left knee, and then keeping a little bend in your right knee too, if that feels good. You should feel this stretch all along your right IT band, opening up. If it feels good to look up, go ahead. Exhale, forward fold. If you have a block too at home, this is a good time to use a block just to bring the ground a little bit closer to you if you have tight hamstrings like I do. Let's inhale and peel our left arm to the sky, bending a lot through our right knee and a little bit through our left. Opening up here. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale for a halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs, that flat back like we had in cow pose, opening through our chest. Exhale, step it back for plank. Option to come to your knees or your toes, pushing through your palms. Long line from your heels through the top of your head. Feeling strong here in your core, your glutes. Big breath in here, feeling really strong, waking up. And a breath out just to stay here. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat, bending your elbows, letting your forehead find the mat, your toes on top, tops of your feet finding the mat. Breathe in for a low cobra, peeling your heart up off the mat, pinching your shoulder blades together, tightening your glutes. Exhale to lower. Inhale, push it up to a plank. Option to come to your knees. Exhale for a downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Heels, come towards the mat. Breathe in, come high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and walk or hop to meet your hands. Inhale for a halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale to lower. Breathe in for mountain pose, hands come high. Exhale, hands through heart center, standing pose. Big breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. Excuse me. Breathe in for mountain, hands come high. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, simple twist, right arm peels high. Exhale, lower fold. Inhale, simple twist, left hand feels high. Linda just walked up and scared the shit out of me. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, option to lower halfway down for chaturanga or all the way down. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale for downward facing dog. Big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward and step your feet to meet your hands. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll it up, mountain pose. Exhale for chair. So sinking into our glutes a little bit here. Think about putting your weight into your heels. And then think about pushing your mat or the floor away in opposite directions, lighting up your glutes, your quads. If you aren't feeling this in your glutes, you might need to sit back a little bit further, maybe even come up a little bit more. And just making sure we can still see our toes. So maybe even to really make sure you can see them and have the weight on your heels, maybe you wiggle through your toes a little bit. Option to always bring your hands to heart center. We'll take another breath here. And we'll do a, blanking on the name, but on our breath out, we will open up our arms, bring our left arm back and our right arm forward, twisting through our chair here. And then an inhale takes us up and back, so bringing your right arm behind you and your left arm up. Exhaling again for that simple twist, bending a lot through your left leg, opening up here. Taking a big breath in and a breath out. Inhale back to chair. Exhale to sink a little deeper. Inhale, reaching your arms a little bit taller. Exhale, sweep your left arm back and your right arm forward, opening up here. Big breath in to open through your chest. And a breath out, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, tip it up and back. Left arm finding your left leg. Right arm reaching up and overhead, stretching through your side body. Exhale, bring it down for that standing simple twist. Bending through your right knee. Inhale again, up for chair. Exhale, fly your arms back. Thinking tabletop back. Bringing your shoulder blades together. Inhale again for mountain pose, bring it up high. And then exhale for high crescent lunge. So stepping your right foot back, bending through both of your knees. Maybe bringing your hands to your hips to see if they're in line. If you can bring your right hip forward a little bit and your left hip, back a little bit. If you need a wider base of support like me right now, you can walk your front foot out a little bit, just again so that you have that wider base of support. And it's okay if your back knee bends. I don't know if mine will ever be straight. Wherever you are, inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Inhale for a right standing knee raise. So putting your weight in your left heel, peel your right foot off the mat. Arms can reach high, hands can come to heart center. Really grounding through your left heel. Maybe finding one point of focus that's not moving that can help you balance here. Breathing and reaching tall. Exhale for a figure four. So crossing your right ankle over your left thigh. Hands to heart center. Sitting back here by bending through your left knee. Feeling this hip flexor stretch. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale for a right standing knee raise. Exhale for warrior three. So start to pendulum your body, straightening out your right leg, reaching your arms forward, creating like a T with your body here. Super, super strong through that left leg. Exhale, swim it back for airplane pose. So the only thing changing here is our arms, sweeping them back, bringing our shoulder blades together. Inhale one more time for warrior three. Exhale, step it back to high crescent lunge. To everyone following along, great job. We'll open it up to warrior two here, spinning on our back. Back heel comes perpendicular to our front heel, opening up through your hips. Bending through your front knee, thinking about, without actually moving it, energetically pushing it towards your pinky toes so it's not falling in like that. And then arms can come to a T. If your hips are tight like mine, maybe you even turn your back foot in a little bit to allow a little more space in your hips. Big breath in here. And a breath out to reverse your warrior, tipping it up and back, feeling that side body stretch. You can bring your back hand to your back leg or wrap it behind your back. And then breathe out for extended side angle. So bringing your left arm to your left thigh, reaching your right arm up and over. If you want to feel this more in your obliques, option to bring your right or your left arm forward as well. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale back to high crescent lunge. I'm really feeling it in my thigh right now. And then exhale for a low lunge, bringing your hands to frame your left foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Sweep your left foot up and back. And then exhale, just come to downward facing dog. Both feet find the floor. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and meet your hands with your feet. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to lower. Breathe in, reach up high for mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart center. Big breath in. And a big breath out. One more breath in here. And breathe it out. Inhale back into that chair pose. Arms reach high. Hips sink back. Weight in our heels. Big breath in. Big breath out. Sink a little bit deeper. What can you be grateful for right now? Inhale and sweep your right arm back. Your left arm forward. Breathing in to open up through your chest. And breathing out, maybe twisting a little bit more here. And then inhale. Ooh, did I do it this way? Yeah. Sweep it up and back. Opening up here, feeling this in your back body. Exhale for that standing simple twist. Left arm down, right arm up. Bending through your left knee a lot, a little bit through your right. Exhale to fold. Inhale back into chair pose. Exhale, sit it back. Big breath in, feeling strong and grounded here. And a big breath out, sweeps your left arm back and your right arm forward. Twisting here, opening up. Another breath in here, open up, and a breath out to twist. Inhale, sweep it up and back. Left arm coming to your left leg. Right arm sweeping up, feeling the side body stretch. Exhale for that twisted fold. Right arm down, left arm up. Another big breath in. Brings you back to chair pose. Exhale, sink. And then inhale all the way up to mountain pose. Exhaling to high crescent lunge on the other side. So if you're like me and you stepped your right foot back last time, step your left foot back. Again, checking in with your hips, maybe creating that wider base of support. And thinking about also within warrior, energetically pushing your knee towards your pinky toe, maybe bringing your left foot forward or your left hip forward, your right hip back a little bit. Hands can come high, heart center, hips, whatever feels good right now. I'm going to reach my hands high, and then I'm going to exhale to sink a little bit deeper. Inhale for a left standing knee raise, so grounding through your right heel. Woo! Peel your left knee up towards the sky. Again, option hands here, heart center, whatever feels good. Big breath in, really grounding through your right heel, bending a little bit through your right knee just to not lock out there. And then exhale for a figure four, crossing your left ankle over your right thigh. Really getting into your hip flexor here. Big breath in and a breath out, maybe sinking a little bit lower. Inhale, back to that left standing knee raise. Exhale for warrior three, penduluming your body to a T, straightening out through your left leg, arms stay long. Option to bring your arms to, or your hands to heart center. Then we'll exhale to airplane pose, sweeping our arms back, bringing our shoulder blades together. Big breath in here, so strong. Breathe in back to standing knee raise. Exhale, high crescent lunge. And we'll open up to warrior two. Really opening through our hips here. Again, thinking about energetically pushing our front knee towards our pinky toe. Back foot is at 90 degrees, maybe even a little bit more turned in if our hips are tight. Opening up through our hands here, creating a T. Inhale, tip it forward a little bit, and then back to reverse your warrior. Back hand can come to your back leg or bind behind your body. Feeling this nice side body stretch here. Big breath in. The breath out takes you to extended side angle. So reach your arms forward and then bring your right arm down to your right thigh, really pushing into your thigh. And then your left arm sweeps all the way overhead if that feels good. And then maybe it feels good to bring your right arm up for a little more of a oblique vibe. I don't know, guys, it's early. Inhale. Woo. And we'll come back to warrior two. Exhale to a low lunge. Big breath in as you come into three-legged dog. The breath out brings you to downward facing dog. Big breath in as we come high on our toes. And a breath out to let your heels sink. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, glide forward to a plank. This is your last vinyasa, so choose. We didn't have that many, but choose what you want to do, whether you want to just go back to down dog or maybe you want to shift forward, lower halfway or all the way. And then option to come up dog, so flipping to the tops of your toes, belly lifted, or you can come to low cobra like we did earlier. Exhale for a downward facing dog. Hips come up and back, heels towards the mat. Big breath in and a big breath out. And then just let your knees find the mat, and we're just gonna come into a child's pose for a minute. So your knees can stay together or they can fall wide. Maybe your toes come to touch, and you can just sit your hips back, reach your arms forward, maybe bending at your elbows and letting your forehead rest on your hands, or maybe even bending your elbows, bringing the palms of your hands together and bringing them back towards your shoulder blades. Option to also wrap your hands around your feet here. For embryo, this one can feel really nice. Let's take a few breaths here. Maybe you even rub your forehead back and forth on the mat. And just stay there for a few more breaths. Breathing into your back body and breathing out. Feeling yourself maybe a little bit lighter after moving this morning. And then when you're ready, option to stay there, but if you're ready to end your practice, I'll invite you to come into your Shavasana. So if you want a more traditional Shavasana, you can lay on your back with your legs stretched long, your hands to the side, maybe tucking your shoulder blades under your body. You can bend your knees, soles of your feet on the ground, knees knocking together, maybe soles of the feet together, hips wide, maybe even cactusing your arms to really open up. And before you do this, even of course if there are any other stretches that feel really good for you to take right now, Doug, maybe you want some more twists, some more supine twists, whatever feels good, take that. And then make your way into your final resting pose. And I probably won't stay on here for 5 more minutes, but if you have the time, I would invite you to lay there and just let yourself rest for about 5 minutes if you can. But I'll leave you with one thing before I go. Again, with this theme of gratitude, something that Linda and I have been doing every morning is the first thing we do when we wake up is we say 3 things that we're grateful for. And I think that this really sets the tone for our days lately with everything going on. And so on that vein, I'm going to invite you to think of one thing that you can do today that you wouldn't normally either have the time or the space to do because of these circumstances. So rather than focusing on all the things that we can't do right now, I'm going to invite you to think of one thing that you can do today that you can be kind of excited about. Oh. Sorry for anyone in Shavasana. I'm going to let you guys rest. Thanks for joining. Have a great day, you guys.